Mick Aussie steps up and in. What's going on, Mick? How you doing tonight?
Oh, mate, obviously I'm following the World Cup of cricket and a couple of massive upsets there, but CFL and NFL, they're my three right now.
But, you know, Mick, I wanted to get a video up. Did you see the video of that big kangaroo that attacked the guy's dog and started boxing with the guy? Like, these kangaroos, like, box, eh? Like, they literally just box back.
Don't mess with them. They're tough.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
they're not too cool, these kangaroos.
No, they're not friendly.
And they always used to be in the outback, but we see videos now where they do come into the residential areas. And there's some absolutely beautiful, crazy videos with kangaroos fighting in the street. But the funny one I saw was when a kangaroo saw itself for the first time in a glass reflection, and it went crazy because it never seen itself before. That's a good one.
So he started beating himself into the mirror. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, listen, we're gonna get this video up. I'll get it to our guy Tommy here for the next segment. This video is too good, and this guy had to save his dog. There was no choice, so he had to get into it with a kangaroo. So Mick, 5-5 in a baseball game right now. Mick, what do you think of the Calgary Stampeders and the BC Lions? Calgary Stampeders in a must-win situation, obviously.
Well, I saw they were 10-0 up a minute ago when I was watching it upstairs. They're terrible. BC Lions should come back and beat them, and let's hope they do, because then if the Elks can beat the Bombers, I think BC may be a chance to still get the home field. But let's hope Vernon Adams and the boys can beat those rotten Stampeders. Hope you're still listening, Joe.
I don't know if the Elks aren't beating the Bombers either. So that part. Speaking of the Elks, though, I don't know how much you speak to Trey Ford and you see him, Mick, but pass this along to him, all right, if you run into him. I've got a good idea for him. I think he's the guy, 2028 Olympics, Team Canada. I'm dead serious. 2028 Olympics, Team Canada, flag football.
Flag football. Good call.
He should be the quarterback.
I like that.
Now, technically, you could say Nathan Rourke is Canada's best quarterback, Cam. Maybe.
Yeah.
Some people think Curtis is pretty good, his brother, but flag football, you can take off too. He's freaking fast, Trey Ford. He'd be a perfect flag football player.
Agreed.
And pros are going to be able to play in this, right? But the only thing is, the Olympics are during the CFL season, so it'll be interesting to see how the CFL approaches this. But if I'm the CFL, there's no way in hell I'm getting in the way of this. I don't give a crap if the players have to leave for a couple of weeks, because there wouldn't be many of them anyways, right? I mean, there's like 7 guys on the team, 6 guys or whatever the hell it is, 7. I think it's 7. So you don't need that many guys. It wouldn't affect you that much, but it would really put the CFL on the map. But I'm dead serious, Mick. I don't know if you saw me tweeting about this. Tyreek Hill is putting a team together. NFL players are going to be in the Olympics in 2028 playing flag football. And Canada's going to have a team. And the first guy I thought of, because everyone to me was like, hey, Nate Rourke, right, Morency? Nate Rourke. And I thought, you know what? Trey Ford. This guy playing flag, running around, trying to catch him and stuff like that. He's the perfect quarterback, guys.
True.
Well, let's just hope that the Elks sign him to a few years contract, because there's rumours that the NFL might be after him again, but hope not, because we need him up here. Yeah, look, this is great, the flag football. It's great for Canada and the US. It's going to be great. But really, Olympics is meant to be where lots of countries play a particular sport. I think because US are hosting that there was a bit of favoritism that flag football even got in the Olympics. But
No.
Be great for Canada.
There would never be favoritism to the USA in the Olympics, Cam. Mick, that would never happen. But you know what, Mick? You're right about that. But honestly, they're trying to grow the sport as a whole globally, and this is a good way to do it. And you know this better than anyone, bro. From the World Global Junior Championships, they play football. I was reading about this actually. Mexico have a very good flag football team internationally. They're good. So you know what I mean. It's sort of an equalizer. You know what I mean. You don't have to Canada versus the USA in a game. They'd have a hard time. Like, they don't have the depth, right? They have a couple of guys that are good, Canada, but they don't have the depth, nowhere near the depth. You get into flag football, there's a couple of wide receivers on the field and a quarterback and a couple of DBs. You only need a couple of guys, and you can compete.
Tyreek Hill's going to be hard to cover in any league, Gabe. That guy's just
yeah, but you know what, Cam? By 2028, he's also going to be 4 years older, 5 years older.
Excellent point. Yeah, I never thought of that. Age catches up to everybody. That's true. He's not getting any faster. That's for sure. Interesting.
I'm already doing my team. I got to be the GM of this thing. I want that Iron Manor guy from Stanford. I'm going to recruit him. He's nice and young. I'm going to tell him, listen, kid, you're going to be on the Olympic team. You're going to commit right now. Guy. You're in.
Yes, that's right.
Give me. I'm dead serious. I'll tell you. I'm going to call it. I'll put together a team. Give me the black book and the phone numbers. I'll put the team together. All right.
Exactly.
Chubba Hubbard's the running back.
Yeah.
We got Iron Manor.
You got Holland. The DB from Miami, he's on the team. You got a couple other guys. I don't know if you want Claypool.
The wide receivers are, the wide receivers. Yeah, Claypool will be good at flag football.
Oh, he's a clown. He's lost the plot. We need a Masters plus 45. We do a Masters flag football.
But you know who the Canadian wide receivers are? Jordan Palmer, the kid on the Chargers, is Canadian.
Yeah.
And N'Keal Harry is Canadian. Yes, he's a pretty good wide receiver. Mm-hmm. There's some Canadian wide receivers. Chase Claypool, too. He's good. He's got, I don't know what's gone on to him.
Nick's not
He's
happy.
like Ben Simmons, Nick.
Yeah.
You see what the World Series odds are now? Things are going loco here. Mick's not into baseball. He thinks it's boring. He likes cricket instead.
Cricket.
Hey, Mick, that World Cup of cricket, man, there's been a lot of upsets in this thing.
Oh, mate, Afghanistan
They beat England.
Can you believe that? That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
I bet on those son of a bitches. I swear to God. Yeah. Yeah, they were like minus 225 against Afghanistan or something. I'm like, all right, England. Like, really? Can you beat a team that's like taken over by the Taliban? Like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously. I mean, they hardly even practice the Afghans. You know, poor guys, Afghanistan. Like, seriously, when I saw that, like, whatever sport, Mick, those guys, the Brits, they're chokers, bro. They're the worst. Like, they're bigger chokers than Canadians are.
They won it. They won it.
Bigger chokers than Canadians are.
It's true.
I love it. That's
we know how to choke.
Whipping our country. Canadian women don't choke, though. Canadian women are good. They usually come through.
You like that?
It's the men.
Bigger chokers than the Canadians are.
We're the worst. Living in Canada. We're a bunch of chokers.
The Brits. Those guys are the worst, man. Like, whatever sport it is, even their women choked in the world, they always lose. So, Mick, all kidding aside, I want to get to your NFL picks, but as far as the cricket is concerned, coming up here, who do you like, Mick? What do you think? How do you think this plays out?
Well, Sri Lanka should probably get their first win against Netherlands, but Netherlands beat South Africa, so that was a second massive upset. Big game, England and South Africa, and I love it because both of those have lost a couple of big games. England are favourite and probably get that done.
Yeah, no, we were just saying we can't trust them. I was just going to say we got to take South Africa plus 110. We just said we can't trust the Brits. They're not going to win. Yeah. Give me the South Africans.
Yeah, but they lost to Netherlands, mate. That was even a bigger upset than Afghanistan beating the Pommies.
What about India and New Zealand? India's minus 225.
Yeah, both teams up on top, both on 4 wins and no losses. I think India at home, you got to take them. They are going along really nicely. Australia got back to 2-2. They beat Pakistan this morning, so we're back in it. But the upsets, England and South Africa losing is going to make the top 6. 4 of the top 6 will get in. So very, very interesting. And, it's still a fair way to go. But 120,000 between Pakistan and India. But the Indian government's not letting Pakistanis through with visas. So there was hardly any Pakistanis in the
There we go.
So their way of keeping them out, they're not just letting they're just not letting any of the country.
Say,
they're like,
you're
no,
done.
you can't come. Like,
Beat
no.
it. Go home. Amazing.
And even the media.
So we have the
got
ultimate home field advantage then with India.
Big time. Yeah, not one fan.
I'd love to go. It'd be unbelievable. It's one of the biggest rivalries in sport ever, India and Pakistan in cricket.
Yeah.
And I'd like to argue with you for 20 minutes one day that cricket is way more complicated than baseball, but that'll upset your American audience, so I've got to be a bit careful.
No. Baseball is complicated, and no one's going to dispute that. No. And I don't know everything about cricket.
Cricket's more complicated. That's what I'm saying.
So you're proud of it, that it's hard to understand?
No, it's more.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whether the ball, the pitches, all sorts of things. Baseball, you just throw it.
What do you mean just
Hey, Mick,
throw
I know
it?
you're Australian. You got to give the Kiwis respect. Like, you know what, Gabe? They're the opposite of Canada. They do the most with the least. New Zealand, that's a country that gets things done. Like, small population.
I had 2 sports.
They're not that big. They're pretty good.
People in New Zealand, and they're one of the best countries at cricket in the world. They come right around.
They're good at cricket. No, you're right.
They're
Cam's right. How many people are there? Are they like 5 million of them only or something? They're small, right? Like
per capita,
you're right.
New Zealand does more with the least. That's all I'm saying. And Nick even admits it as an Australian. He's a fair observer. It's true.
He normally calls them sheep herders.
Yeah, the sheep herders. Great wrestling team. Yeah, I love those guys.
I like this, though. You like this, Cam, that we got an odds boost for some cricket.
Yeah.
Match result, Sri Lanka. Over 4.5 wickets caught for Sri Lanka. Kusal Pereira to score, plus 500. Sounds pretty good to me.
Sounds pretty good to me. Click, yes.
Yeah. Plus 500. I don't know. It all sounds like a good. Sure. Yeah. Sri Lanka to win over 4.5 wickets. Okay, Mick, NFL football. What do you got for us, Mick? What's your sheet say here?
All right. Well, first of all, 5-2 last week on my plus minus bets. I'll just put that in because this week I might crash. But anyway, I'm going to stick with the Lions, mate. I really hope the Lions keep it going. I like them to beat the Ravens and take them on +3, definitely. I like the Chiefs to cover against the Surfer Weakling Chargers. Chiefs offense needs to get moving, but I think it will because Chargers defense terrible. I am also going to go for it. I'm not scared to, like a lot of you guys. I'm going to take the Dolphins on the plus and to win outright over there in filthy Philadelphia. I think the 49ers will cover. I think the Bucks will definitely beat the Falcons, and your Bills might cover as well. There you go. There's 6 or 7 that I really like. 5-2 last week. I just mentioned that again.
You like that, Cam? You threw that in the filthy Philadelphia.
This guy, because he's alienated like every district, city, state, and country.
He just doesn't like Philly. He just doesn't like Philly.
Filthy Philadelphia. Filthy.
Ever, mate. You know that.
Hey,
terrible.
What about the Broncos, Mick?
Oh boy.
Well, my best idea for Halloween next week, I'm not sure if I can do it. So my second best idea, I'm going to go as a donkey. Oh, we might win.
You should go as Mick. Remember the guy with the suspenders? Barrel Man. Why don't you just get wasted, put on suspenders in a barrel? Remember Barrel Man? He's Denver's guy.
I got a better idea, but it might be a bit over the top.
The Barrel Man's not bad, Cam, actually.
Thank you. Mick could be Barrel Man. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Crazy George with that guy. All right, here's this video of this check this kangaroo out. This kangaroo's jacked, bro. This guy's like been working out in the woods or something. I don't know, like lifting trees.
Staring at you, going, you want to go?
Roll the tape. Roll the tape here. Look at this kangaroo. This would scare the hell out of me.
Oh God!
Look at this. The guy's got the dog.
Oh no! Look at it. He's ripped. Oh, that's horrible. You see, kangaroos are they're mean, man. That dog had he was.
Look at this. They're still fighting. Look at this guy. He's like, all right, you want to go?
Look at this.
Oh my God! Look, he's like, come on. He's like, come on, let's go. He splashes the water. Look at this.
That guy's look at that. Dude, the guy looks. See him like there's just like he's got like abs and stuff. Right? You see his muscles. Oh my God!
You see him though? He goes, come on, like
yeah.
Because it looks like it's done, but they actually were like under the water fighting and everything. You see, pops back up, and the kangaroo Cam standing there like a horror movie. He's like, I'm so good. He's standing there.
You said it, man.
I'm never going to Australia, bro. I'm just letting you know, Mick. Like, after all, I'm not.
Buddy, I can't even fly to Vegas, let alone Australia.
Yeah, I can't handle the 23-hour flight, and I can't handle these steroid, jacked up, drugged up like kangaroos.
Imagine walking home drunk from the bar, and a kangaroo just comes out of nowhere, and like you're just sitting there like they'll kill you. Those things are relentless. Man, they're tough.
I carry a gun or something. Like, seriously, I'd be like, back the F off, bro. Like,
I know. No, you need a pistol. Like, you need weaponry.
Are you allowed to tase them or something? You guys in Australia have like tase guns, like stun guns or something for like. And even your little cute koala bears aren't so friendly either. I'll make you realize that.
They're not. Everybody that looks
kangaroo, you can shoot kangaroo. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't mess with that.
Anyway. I'm going to.
You see his physique, though, Gabe? I was shocked. Like, when he stood up, I was just like, oh my God. Like, he had veins popping out of his arms and stuff. He's like a wrestler. What the hell's going on? Man.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd want to jump in the water and start trading punches with a kangaroo like that.
No.
All right, good job getting the video up. Go back to Philadelphia. Thanks, Mick.